Hey guys, today is Monday, February 8th. It's 8:38 a.m. and I have no clue what the temperature is outside. I think it's, I don't know, 1 degree Celsius, -1. I have no clue. I'm here in downtown Toronto, finally doing a video during stay-at-home order. So this is the intersection of Queen Street East and Church Street. As it says on that sign up there, it says the Garden District. This here is the Metropolitan United Church, one of the first churches here in the city of Toronto. I haven't done a proper walking video in downtown in quite a while. So for this one, I'm gonna walk just a few blocks over to Yonge Street, and then I'll walk north up Yonge to Bloor Street. On the left is the St. Michael's Health Centre, which is part of St. Michael's Hospital and the Unity Health Network. And there is the hospital building itself. Now it's literally around 8:40, and this is the earliest video I have ever done. Normally it would be rush hour at this time, as there would be many people heading to work on a Monday morning on the TTC. Well, mostly on the subway. And there's a Nova bus here on the 501 route. This is kind of weird because they're operating buses and streetcars at the same time along Queen. I think something is going on like a part of the route. I'm not sure why, but anyway, I don't know why there's buses running on Queen. This here is St. Michael's Hospital. I know someone that works there. I won't say who. St. Michael's Hospital recently got a new wing installed right there, the Peter Gilligan Tower. It's this new wing at the left. So I'm on the south side of Queen Street East. I was here for an essential reason, so I did not take the subway here. There's a parking garage here. And this is Victoria Street. There's a look at the entrance to the Peter Gilligan Centre here at St. Mike's Hospital. Just south of here is the city's financial district. As you guys know, it is home to some of the tallest towers in the country. And most of these buildings are connected to the underground path network. So Toronto has been looking like a ghost town lately, but why is it looking so busy here? There's like literally like people all about. I mean, yeah, it's a Monday morning. Normally it would be pretty busy at this time. I'm thinking of what to title this video too. Maybe I think I'm gonna call it a morning rush hour walk on Yonge Street. Although it's been 3 minutes. I'm not even on Yonge yet, but we're getting there. There is 2 Queen Street East on the north side, and I think that's 1 Queen East on the left. This is where you'll find Queen Subway Station on line 1, Yonge University. And here you are at Yonge Street, where I will then walk up north to Bloor Street on this first day of February, on the Monday morning at rush hour. There's a look inside 1 Queen East. Alright, so this is where we are. So we are here. This is looking this way, facing west. There's another 501 Queen bus. Alright, so we're gonna walk up north. Alright, so here is a look west on Queen. And there's a look north, looking quite dead up there. This building right here is the Hudson's Bay / Saks Fifth Avenue department store. And there's a look south down Yonge, there's the 97 bus. And up ahead is Nathan Phillips Square and City Hall. And this here is the Toronto Eaton Centre, one of my favorite shopping malls in the city. I really miss going there. It's one of my favorite places to go. I used to come here like all the freaking time before this pandemic. I only went here once, and I think that was during stage 3 back in August when the cases were like relatively low. And it's taken a while just to build this damn thing. This used to be the Sport Check, and I think it closed down in the early 2010s. So it's been taking a long time just to build whatever the heck they are. Actually, it says right here, Cadillac Fairview Premium Office Flagship Retail. I don't know when that's going to be finished. There's the entrance to Queen Station. Alright. It is quiet walking up Yonge Street. Yonge Street is one of the most interesting, vibrant streets in Toronto, especially back in the day. I know I'm not from the 80s or 90s, but it was really popular back then, well, vibrant, because it was filled with arcades, restaurants, and shops. All of those arcades are gone now. It's literally filled with like notable, or it was filled with notable shops and businesses. And I can hear the old City Hall tower clock chiming. I think it's 8:45 now. There's one of the entrances to the Eaton Centre. And I think I just missed it, but this is the Elgin Winter Garden Theatre. Look how quiet this damn street is. Holy cow. There's another entrance to Queen subway station. There's a ambulance responding. And this is, okay, we're gonna get some action here. I think he's heading down to St. Mike's Hospital. There you go. We have some sirens coming. Yeah, man. There's the parking entrance to the Eaton Centre. There's a look down Shear Street. There goes the ambulance. So now I'm ready to see what Yonge Street really looks like in times like this, where everyone should be staying home. But I was here for an essential purpose. I always enjoy walking down Yonge, especially when like times were like better, the good old days. Who knows when this pandemic will end? Hopefully like end of this year at least. And we can see a vibrant Yonge Street again. This here is Nordstrom, which occupies the northern part of the Eaton Centre, and I can hear a subway train going by. I think that's the northbound train. Or southbound train, because it just left. Oh wait a sec, we're not even at Dundas yet. There's another entrance to the Eaton Centre. Really not pointing at the businesses. I think my gimbal's kind of acting up too. We just passed a Burger King. There's the Ed Mervish Theater. To be honest, I've never seen a musical in one of these well-known theaters along Yonge before. Got to imagine how hard these businesses have been struggling. So Nordstrom, this is the flagship location. It opened in 2016, replacing what used to be the former Sears and its headquarters. It was dissolved in 2018 due to bankruptcy. And I remember it very well. I kind of miss Sears. There's some Popeyes here. Look at that, it's closed. Wait, why does it... Okay, it opens at 10, never mind. There's the Samsung store, Uniqlo, and the northern entrance to the shopping mall. And here is Yonge-Dundas Square. Look how empty it is. So here we are at the intersection of Yonge and Dundas. Wow, we got a few blankets of snow here. On a Monday morning in the COVID era, and this is what it looks like. This here used to be the Hard Rock Cafe, closed down sometime in the late 2010s and transformed into a Shoppers Drug Mart. Wow, remember when Yonge-Dundas Square was just vibing before COVID hit? This square opened up in the early 2000s. This building over here has a Cineplex and a bunch of other restaurants called 10 Dundas East. It opened up in 2007, 2008. Man, I need to come down here all the time, all the time. This here is Dundas subway station. I think I'll take a quick peek in there. I haven't been to the station in quite a while. I'm not gonna ride the subway though, but we'll just check it out and see. Oh, there's a train. That's the northbound train heading to Finch Station in North York. So this is what the Dundas subway station looks like on a day like this where there's nothing. Are these the old ride guides I'm seeing? That artwork looks so familiar. Dundas East is open, but I'm not gonna go in there. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kind of cheat here and take the underpass and go up to the west side of Yonge. Sorry if I'm making a detour here. Just want to check things out. There's the Eaton Centre, which is, of course, temporarily closed. This is also connected to the atrium bay, which is those doors up ahead. Of course, Dundas Station was one of 12 original stations that opened on the Yonge subway line in 1954. Of course, this station has changed. Atrium Bay is part of the path. Wow, look how quiet it is. This is very quiet for a downtown subway station. There's a quick look inside the Eaton Centre. Alright, I'm not gonna waste any more time here. Let's get out of here and keep walking up Yonge. Alright, so this is Dundas Street West. There's a look west. And there's another look at Dundas Square. What if Johnny crosses paths later? Because he's always down here. He's always down here, and here's a person struggling. All right, one last look at the intersection. All right. So now now I'm on the west side of Yonge Street. I think this here used to be the Jordan store. Alright, so this section of Yonge is really interesting. There were a lot of notable shops and businesses that closed due to COVID. This here used to be the Pickle Barrel. It closed sometime in last fall. I used to come down here and eat a lot. There's the entrance to the atrium on Bay. And for those of you that remember the nostalgic days of Toronto, like in the 2000s and early 2010s, this here used to be a Future shop. And right next to the Five Guys here is a Canada shop that former housed the HMV store. It went bankrupt in 2017. This here is Edward Street. You see where that building is? That used to be the world's biggest bookstore. And I hear another subway train arriving at Dundas Station. Or not. That train was departing Dundas Station. There's an outdoor food market. And yes, we are at walking by the Ryerson University campus. So this part of Yonge Street rocked the world back in the 80s and 90s. You guys should know that Sam the Record Man, a famous record shop, used to be around here, and I think I forgot to point at the original sign, which is sitting on top of one of the buildings at Dundas Square. So I'm sorry if I missed that. And there is Jollibee. It's opening a I think it just opened a location here. I've yet to try that fast food place. It's a Filipino fast food restaurant. This thing was built in the mid 2010s. The Student Centre for Ryerson University. There's one of my favorite restaurants on Yonge Street, Salad King. It's a bit noisy, but the food is very good. And this here used to be a Pizza, now a Scotiabank. We're coming soon. Wow, can't believe they closed it down. And there's the famous Zanzibar strip club. Hard to imagine these businesses along Yonge have been affected by this. And if you live in Toronto, you remember what used to be here. It's all gone. They're planning to, of course, build more condos on this side of Yonge. There's a McDonald's I used to go, and of course up ahead is Swiss Chalet, which of course closed down sometime in the fall. There it is. I used to eat in here all the time. You can see my reflection. Yep, no more Swiss Chalet here. No more. I think my hands are starting to freeze up now. It's been like 18 minutes I've been recording. I'm like walking slow because I'm showing you guys what's interesting along Yonge. So there's one of the buildings for the Ryerson University. And of course, a quick look at the construction site where the businesses on the east side of Yonge used to be. This here is the Chelsea Hotel. Now we are approaching Gerrard Street. There's a guy that should not be riding on the sidewalk. Ah, frick you, mate! Frickin' asshole. Well, he didn't say anything like offensive. I think he was trying to like... I don't give a shit. This is Gerrard Street. And Gerrard Street ends at University Avenue, which is just up ahead. So the next major south-north street to the west here is Bay Street. I almost can't speak today. So Bay Street and then University Avenue. Anyway, I think that guy was like trying to say something to me once I just said this guy should not be riding on the sidewalk. Who gives a shit? Anyway, on with the walk. And my right hand is starting to freeze up a bit, so now I'm using my left hand to operate this thing. Oh, this is the tallest residential tower, I think in Canada, the Aura Towers. And it has a very, very struggling underground shopping mall. The shops at Aura. It's a very dead mall. I went there once. It opened up in 2012. And this here is College Park, where you will find the Barbara Ann Iscott Trail. There's like one person skating on the trail. And this is College Park. Which means we are almost at College Street. And it looks like they closed up a part of Yonge. Oh yeah, College Station, they're making it accessible. So that means they're gonna add elevators here and improved access for wheelchairs. So as you can see, it's only down to one lane here. So coming up at the lights, on the left is College Street and on the right is Carlton Street. Also 1 block east of here is Church Street, where you will find the Maple Leaf Gardens, which were the former home of the Toronto Maple Leafs. And it hosted a bunch of numerous acts here. The Beatles, Muhammad Ali, a bunch of other notable musicians came here. Down in 1999 as the Maple Leafs moved over to what was before the Air Canada Centre, now Scotiabank Arena, just south of Union Station. And now it's a Loblaws grocery store. Well, the lower part at least. The ice rink up there is now used by Ryerson University, Mattamy Athletic Center. I've been in that grocery store once. It looks pretty cool. I've been walking still for 22 minutes just trying to show you guys what Yonge Street is looking like these days in the pandemic. Alright. There's a look east down. Oh, we can't cross. But there's a look east down Carlton. And there's a look west down College. And of course, you'll find College subway station. Pretty much most of these west, east streets are served by streetcar lines. This is the last one we passed. And sorry if I'm stumbling, I'm cold. So the next subway station to the north would be Wellesley. There's the Shoppers Drug Mart. And there is the Courtyard Marriott Hotel. And there is part of the old tavern. I forgot what that is. I'm gonna have to search it up. And I haven't been to this McDonald's before. Okay, good. He's letting me go. Man, it's been so long since I've walked Yonge Street. This is like the middle of winter. We're in February now. Domino's Pizza. I think today is Half Price Monday. Of course, construction here. So now parts of Yonge Street are starting to be taken over by new condos that are going up. So for those of you that live in Toronto, I'm sure you guys must be missing the good old days of when Yonge Street was so vibrant. And here comes a fire truck out of fire station 314. All right, perfect timing. Let's see where this guy is going. Wow. Second time I'm seeing an emergency vehicle responding. That tall tower up ahead is 1 Bloor East. That's at Yonge and Bloor, where I will end the video. And there's a very long strip of shops and businesses having temporarily closed summer sale for takeout. Damn, I think it's -2, -3. I'm feeling cold, and I apologize if it gets a bit windy. And at the lights is Wellesley Street. This guy should not be doing this. He should literally be right behind the line. Well, I mean, he's going to turn, but still. Oh boy. I'm definitely gonna come back down here and do another video like in like the warmer months, like in the spring, summer. This is like my favorite part of Toronto, just because like it's so vibrant. Even when you shop at the Eaton Centre, you hang out at Yonge-Dundas Square and Nathan Phillips. Man, I miss those good old days. And here is Wellesley Street. So to the east of here would be the Gay Village, aka Church in Wellesley Village. It is known for the Pride Festival and the parade that takes place down Church Street. And to the right is, Special Constable. And another one too. Okay, something must have happened at one of the subway stations. And there is Wellesley Station. Subway tracks veer off to the east of here. And there is the University of Toronto up ahead at the end of Wellesley. Alright, last stop, Bloor Street and the Yorkville neighborhood. There used to be a bookstore, a very old school bookstore called Elliot's Bookshop. I think the sign is still there, but of course it closed down a long time ago in 2017. And there's a look south down Yonge. There's Dundas Square in the background, but I can't zoom in because my hands are cold. Wow. Yonge Street is looking like a ghost town. Dang. So I really can't wait to come back down here, do another video, and check on how things are doing, as well as do more videos around the downtown core. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And there is one of Russell Oliver's Cashman stores, Oliver Jewelry. He's always on CP24 with that famous commercial jingle that's been there since the early 2010s. 10 years now. It's getting pretty annoying. But there's one of his locations. This one near my home at Eglinton Avenue in Midtown Toronto. Gloucester Street, Irvin Avenue. There's another condo going up here. "30 minutes and I feel cold." Oh, my hands. Butter chicken roti. Oh, so there is another location here, because there's one near where I live, near Dufferin and Eglinton in York. Okay, I didn't know there's one here. I've yet to try one of their locations. There's ABC Books. And it's quiet. It's very quiet on a Monday morning. I think it's post-morning rush hour now. Rush hour in Toronto typically begins at 6 a.m. and ends at 9 a.m. Like I said, normally there'll be lots of people walking here to the office, as well as taking the subway. Don't forget, the busiest subway station is up ahead at Yonge and Bloor. There's another Popeyes here. And there is the CAA Theater. I don't remember what it was called back then, but I know it changed names. I just can't remember what it was. Coming up ahead is a Vietnamese restaurant, but I haven't been in exactly a year. On this day, 1 year ago today, I went to Ginger's, which is a very good Vietnamese restaurant. I had their food down there. I also went into Chick-fil-A, the first one in Canada, which opened up in 2019. Well, that was before having Ginger's. I went in there, see how the lineup was, and it was pretty darn long. So I gave up and went to Ginger's. In fact, I think I'll cross here at Charles Street. There's another notable small east-west street. And Bloor Street unofficially borders the northern end of downtown. Although north of downtown is just, well, the border is just north of Bloor. There's a McDonald's here. I've been there a couple of times. It used to be a Wendy's. There's a look west down Charles, and I will cross here. Give the guy in front of me some space. There's a sketchy shopping mall inside this building here. Oh, there's the building of Scientology down there, which is under renovations. And there is Ginger's Vietnamese cuisine. So 1 year ago today, I came down here, had some of their delicious food, their curry. And there is the Brass Rail Strip Club, which was violated COVID rules. And at the lights is a scramble crossing. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I completely forgot to mention, because I was man, I just wanted to show you guys what Dundas Station looked like, and I missed the scramble crossing. Oh, barely. Where for about 60 seconds it's closed down to traffic. Same thing here at Yonge and Bloor. And there is Chick-fil-A, which I've yet to try. I haven't even tried this place yet.
Downtown Toronto, what's up?
What's up? Those guys were nice. It least he didn't say anything inappropriate at me. And this is what's going to be the tallest tower in Canada, One Bloor West, which has started construction already. And we're basically at the end of this. And there's the entrance to Bloor Yonge Station. And a Nordstrom rack. Yes, this is One Bloor East. It can be seen from pretty much all over Toronto, basically. And this is the Yorkville neighborhood, which is known for its high-end retailers and shops. One of the most expensive places to shop probably in all of Canada. And here we are at a very notable intersection. Let's look down east on Bloor. Man, I am freezing. There is the Hudson's Bay department store. And to look west down what it's called the McMile. At least these guys were pretty cool. And of course, right here is where you'll find the busiest subway station in Toronto, Bloor Yonge, which connects to line 1 and 2. A very busy station. I'm gonna have to come back down here at some point and do a video around here. I'll definitely do one on Bloor for sure, where I walk through Yorkville and the annex. But for now, that is it for this one. There's also a Pathlight shopping mall, the Cumberland Terrace, which goes underneath one of the streets of Yorkville, as well as one down here underneath the Hudson's Bay store. It reminds me of the Path, but it really isn't the Path, it's just an uptown version. And this entrance here, I've never been in that entrance before, but this will take you down to the line 2 platforms. So remember, line 1 Yonge University is the north-south line, and line 2 Bloor Danforth is the east-west subway line. So now we're on the probably almost the very end of north end of downtown Toronto. Wow. Alright guys, so before I end this video, just over here would be the very affluent Rosedale neighborhood, as well as Summerhill. I really can't wait to come back down here and do a video, but thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully I'll come back down here very soon and do another video, as well as do more around downtown Toronto. Thank you guys very much for watching. Stay warm, stay safe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Alright guys, peace out, and take care folks. Bye-bye.